In Nagaland, around 100 volunteers in Kohima are regularly engaged in catering food to over 1,600 returnees who are in the institutional quarantine centers through a COVID-19 community kitchen called Bethel Kitchen, an initiative of the Kohima District Task Force and supported by the Kohima Baptist Pastor Fellowship. The community kitchen has been smoothly running since June 3rd. A 6-member committee set up to look after the overall affairs of the Bethel Kitchen was headed by ADC Limanenla. Since June 3rd, the workforce have been gathering at the Naga Baptist Church Council Hall, running like a small factory. Speaking to Limanenla, ADC at the Commissioner's Office and convener of the Bethel Kitchen, said that with the increase in the number of returnees to the district and the shortage of food caterers, the idea of running a COVID-19 Bethel Kitchen was proposed during a DTF meeting.
Rice is provided by our supply department for the civil supplies. Many churches, organizations are coming forward and then they are donating. Even from other organizations, Hindus organizations or other Muslims also they have also donated. I mean, overwhelmed by the response and to see young people volunteering themselves, coming to work here. So most of the time it's young people who are coming to work here.
Initially, food was being catered by 5 catering parties, and with the increase in the number of returnees, there was a need for more catering parties, she added.
Initially, the food was gathered by catering party, but when more and more people came and the need for more catering party arises. At that point of time, we were using 5 catering parties. The catering party, they started to pull out. Out of the 5 catering party, 3 pulled out, and then the other one also expressed their reluctancy to continue together to the catering party. They were willing, but then the colony people or the workers, they were not allowed.
While as an alternative option to deliver food to the quarantine centers, the Kohima District Task Force began the community kitchen with the support of the KBPF.
The Kohima Task Force, in one of the meetings, we discussed this, and we came up with that idea that why don't we start a common kitchen? We could not have started this if there had been no support from the Kohima Pastors Fellowship. When they came forward, assuring us the volunteers for manpower for cooking, so that's how that emboldened us, and then we make plans to start this kitchen.
Limanenla said that the kitchen is preparing food for over 1,600 returnees, including the health workers, sanitary workers and volunteers, which includes breakfast, lunch and dinner. The kitchen starts at 4 a.m. and goes on till 8 p.m. This is how the people have been tirelessly working to provide their services, she added.
From 3rd, we have started this, this kitchen. So initially on the 3rd, we made around 1,200. More returnees came. It increases, and now we made 1,640. Every day around 80 people, 80 to 100 people, they work here. We start the kitchen at around 4 o'clock in the morning, and then it winds up by 8 o'clock.
Many people, churches and organizations have also come forward with donations. She said that the care is taken to ensure that the food reaches the inmates on time, along with a 2-liter drinking water. While the food may not be up to the expectations of those people in quarantine, she said, there may be lapses, but they are not let down by the criticism and will focus on the work. With the churches behind us, we are emboldened, she added. So far, with 9 more persons testing positive for COVID-19, Nagaland is heading towards the double century mark. A total of 26 positive cases was reported on Friday morning, taking the state's tally to 156. While there were no reports of any COVID-19 related death, 30% have been recovered and the state presently have 126 active cases. Inzan Bemukomo, Kohima.